Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone and welcome to this informative video on Entry channel. In this video, we're going to talk about RCEP trade deal, which is a recent one if you people remember and you've been following up news. RCEP trade deal is making quite news as of now. Now, there are people who might be having a doubt about what is RCEP, why is it so important, why did India leave? There are various number of questions which are coming into your minds or maybe into your minds on certain aspects. So to clarify a part of it, this video has been made. For more such videos, you can subscribe to the channel or download the Entri app. Right now, we'll be talking about RCEP, but before that, what exactly does RCEP stand for? What does it mean? So, RCEP. When it comes to it, it's an acronym. So what does it stand for? It is Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. Right. So this is a kind of various organizations or groups have free trade deals, right? Free trade agreement. So it is something of that sort for the eastern countries or the you can say the area which is over here. As you can see on the map, these are the countries which are a part of RCEP, that is ASEAN countries, and the countries which are observers or want to be a part of the deal where the free trade agreement can be done. Last year, India was also supposed to be there, but last year India left it because it found it that according to this deal, if this deal came into force, then Chinese products would gain a larger market, and the cheap products of China will overcome all of this market, leading to a downfall of a lot of things. Therefore, India took an exit route, and last year November or so, India decided that it's no longer going to be a part of RCP. So now there were earlier supposed to be 16 countries, but now there are 15 countries which are a part of it, out of which 10 countries are Asian countries. Right. So if we have a look at the members, now this is for the first time that South Korea, China, and Japan, all the three countries are a part of a same trade deal. So China, South Korea, Japan, then Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam, Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia, and New Zealand. These are the 15 countries which are a part of RCEP, Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, which is a sort of free trade agreement or that can be taken off as a free trade agreement. Right now, is it implemented as of now or not? So basically, there are, since I told you that these three countries for the first time are going to be part of a same trade deal: China, Japan, and South Korea. So how is it going to be there? Now RCEP has total of 15 members, which covers about 47% of the world's population and one third of the global GDP. Right, and there is approximately 29.1% of world trade that happens via these countries or into these countries. They are a major market, and RCP can cover approximately 32.5% of the global investments that are supposed to happen. So the supporters of this deal are going to cover approximately 2.2 billion people. That is, the range of specification of the outlay of the trade has increased, which is why India did not want to be a part of it. Now, benefits of China are that, first of all, right now we all know China's image has been going down. So the image of China can be uplifted via it, right? So China's GDP and the image both will increase. Now, China has already been helping all of these countries a lot at the time of COVID by providing them material, masks, and medications and stuff. Japan's also GDP will be growing by 0.1%. South Korea's GDP will grow by 0.4% to 0.62%. Now, as for the regional economy, business climate will increase, supply chains will increase, economic recovery, especially after the times of COVID, it is going to be a huge tussle for these countries to lift up back. So, this agreement will bring in situations or routes and supply chains which will help them recover. It will allow Japan to cancel 56% of tariffs on Chinese farm products. Now, China's benefit as well. Now, for the farm products, you can say the tariffs on Chinese farm products are 56%. They will be reduced now, obviously. Then, from South Korea, also 49% of the farm products tariffs will be reduced. 61% from Asian members, Australia and New Zealand will also be decreased. Tariffs are going to be decreased. As I told you, it is a free trade agreement. It is going to provide much more supply chain rather than that. And Asia Pacific region's overall GDP will also be benefited. That is 2.1% increase is expected out of it. And world G now when South Asia's GDP, Asia Pacific GDP is increasing, then world GDP is also increasing because that is a part. So 1.4% increase in the world GDP, and if we talk only about Asia Pacific, 2.1% increase is expected out of it. These are the statistics why this agreement is important. Now, uh, the discussions of it are not new. They have been going on from 2013, May 2013. These discussions have been going on among ASEAN and five countries. It was signed in November 2020. It was supposed to be signed last year, but India withdrew from it, and various tussles came in force. So therefore, to give other countries a time to think, this was delayed by a year. So when it is going to be implemented, now it is not implemented as of now, it will be implemented from mid 2021, because right now only signature has been done. It also needs to be ratified. That is, all the guidelines once released will have to be revised by the countries. They will see the guidelines, and if they agree to the guidelines, only then this will come into effect. So at least 6 Asian members and 3 partners need to agree on the terms. That is, out of the 10 countries, now see, we have total of 15 countries which are a part of it. 5 are the partner countries and 10 are the Asian countries, right? Now, out of the 10 Asian countries, at least 6 must agree on it, and out of the 5 countries, at least 3 must agree on all the guidelines which are there. Only then this will come into force. And reading the guidelines, first of all, framing, then reading, then revising, editing. So, all of that is going to take mid of 2021. It is going to cover 3.6 billion people, that is 48.1% population of the world. 15 countries have a combined GDP of 28.5 trillion of, that is 32% of world GDP, and total trade value is 11.2 trillion US dollars. That is 29.5% of the world trade. Therefore, it is a very prime location. They are prime importers, and therefore they are a good market for these partner countries which have come together for it, right? So over here we have covered most part out of it, and therefore now we there have been questions which were raised at the time, like students have been asking why India took an exit route out of it. The reason why India decided to take an exit route out of it was only because this agreement is more in the favor of China, because China has a huge amount of production capability, India, as compared to it, and it has cheaper products as compared to it, right? So that gives us an aspect of that gives China an aspect of improvement. Apart from that, there have been various tussles which have been going on as of now, since India is already putting up country oriented tariffs. As of now, it has implemented that country oriented tariffs are going to be implemented. That was basically aimed at China, so that imports can be regulated, and according to the country from where the imports are happening, the tariffs are going to be put up. That is a new policy that India had taken place. Why? Because uh, China has been acting kind of weird all around, and at the times of COVID also, there have been military incurrences in India, and that is the reason why India is not quite in favor of it. And now, but what, are we at loss over here? No, we are not at loss over here, because now, although these countries are having a free trade agreement, but all the other worldwide aspect of trade is still open to India. So let's see what are the prospects that are going to happen out of it. Until then, goodbye, take care, do like the video, do share the video, and see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye, take care, and have a great day ahead.